Hi, what's happening, beautiful people? It is I, Najami, esthetician at Beautifully You by Jean-Claude Inc. Today, I will be demonstrating a facial massage and sharing with you all the benefits to having one. I am super happy and excited and honored to have I.F.B.B Pro Orlandina Balan, owner and founder of the FITTER Woman, motivational speaker, author, spoken word artist, fitness coach, and more, as our model and featured behind the mirror guest. First, I'm going to begin with a nice warm to hot towel to prep the skin before cleansing it. I'm going to have Orlandina take a few deep breaths. I love to infuse lavender into my hot towels. It's very relaxing. Just wiping the skin gently. Get around the corner of the nose. The jawline. And I like to get behind the ears too. Now I'm going to begin cleansing her skin before starting her massage. Now we're going to remove I'm just adding some Beautifully You toner. Brings back the pH balance to the skin as I remove the cleanser. Now I will be applying the essential facial massage oil, which contains mango butter and green coffee bean extract. This is great for contouring, firming, and smoothing out the skin. I start from the décolleté up to the neck, from the jawline and up to the face, and just apply. We're going to start the massage from the décolleté and shoulders. There are many benefits to having a facial massage. A facial massage is different than getting a facial. A facial massage reduces stress, tones the facial muscles, reduces sinus, improves dark puffy under eyes. It gives the skin great radiance. It also helps with discoloration, headaches, anti-aging, detoxifying. Facial massages also increase collagen. Our face has 43 muscles. Oftentimes, for those who are fortunate and make the time for themselves to get a massage for the body, we often forget about getting a massage for our face. Our face holds a lot of tension as well. One of the other benefits to having a facial massage, which I'm happy to share with you about, is the lymphatic drainage. The lymphatic system is a very important part of our body system. It rids the body of toxins, waste, and unwanted material. And you can find it in the tissue and organs of our body. So when you get a facial done, it helps to move a lot of that fluid in our face around. And just working around her eyes now. And again, this helps with puffiness and dark circles. And gets the circulation under our eyes going. So now that our massage has been done, I'm going to quickly apply some makeup, because Orlandina is going to be sharing with us later on, so we want her looking on point for her interview. Just working the makeup into the eye, doing the eyeshadow. This is a quick everyday look, our beautifully modern signature look. I'm just adding some mascara on. Lip gloss in Venom. Setting it with translucent powder. So you continue watching and learn some cool fun facts, and listen to Orlandina Balan as she shares with us, empowers us, and spreads the love. Hey everyone, we are here today with an incredible woman, Orlandina Balan, and I'm so grateful and thankful for you to take the time out of your day, because you are a busy woman. You are giving a lot to the community of Long Island.
Thank you.
And to do this behind the mirror with Beautiful You by Jean-Claude. Today we had a good time. We were able to do a facial massage. Yes.
I feel wonderful. Oh my gosh.
and I got to educate Orlandina, and I hope you've also been educated about the benefits of facial massage, how great it is. We often massage our bodies, but we don't think about the muscles and the good advantages in doing a facial massage, which is totally different from having a facial. So we were able to do that, and you can share how your experience was with getting that.
Oh my goodness, it felt so good, because just like Najami was saying, you know, we always attribute massages to just our body, and I'm definitely a big culprit of that. And to have her actually massage the face, and I didn't know I had knots. Could you believe you can get knots? Like I know you can get knots on our biceps and quads, but on your face. But I can actually feel her releasing them, and I even had like this headache, and then it passed. So it shows you that you're carrying tension on your face, and now I feel so relaxed. Oh my goodness, I'm ready to rock. And just, I told her now I feel that it's not just a massage, it's just changed my approach to my day today, and just like any type of massage. So now that you're relaxed, should anything surprising come up, you're going to be so relaxed that you're going to ride any challenges like that. So this is definitely something that I really believe that we should do, because it keeps us just relaxed and being able to deal with anything that comes our way.
And it's very important to give the message, educate, and give the information to everyone, so that way they know. When you don't know, you don't know. So getting that information out there, sharing it with everybody is key, and they can reap the benefits, just like Orlandina got a chance to do as well. And then we just did a quick everyday look, which is our high def foundation, brow powder, mascara, little eyeshadow from our Beautifully You Modern kit, and with our Venom lip gloss, and that's pretty much it. So it's a nice, clean, simple look for a woman of her caliber who's always busy and working out and, you know, doing a lot. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
So my name is Orlandina, as she said, and I am the owner of a company by the name of the FITTER Woman. And the FITTER Woman is a company that's there to educate and empower women on the importance of good health and the idea of self-care. So I look at health from a three-pronged approach, from body, mind, and spirit. Because if all three are in alignment, then we become happier, healthier versions of ourselves.
That is amazing, and that's why I'm excited to do this behind the mirror with you. And so you have a lot of information, and beauty and health ties in together as well, I feel. And that's why it's a good collaboration in doing this behind the mirror, because once you take care of your health yourself, I feel like the rest is also an enhancement. It's part of grooming. Like, one of the things that connected with me, because I also work out with Orlandina and a lot of wonderful, beautiful women, and I'm learning that working out is grooming your body, and I was just like, that connected with me so much, because that's what I do, is I like to groom people, to service people, make them feel good about themselves. And it's just like, now it's the time to take out for myself, for my health, but it's also grooming the body. I was like, oh, that just like resonated. It's just that key word of finding something that connects with you. That is really, really key as well. And did you learn any tips, you think, about when it comes to like a little bit about your makeup? Do you have a skincare regimen, or what do you do?
It's pretty simple. I wash, I then do a toner, and then a moisturizer, and that's pretty much my skincare. And I'll do sunblock or sunscreen as you know, as the weather gets warmer in the sun, and pretty much it. But I liked what you were talking about in terms of the foundations. Because one of the things that the differences, and I said I always have to use different foundations depending on the time of year.
Yes, seasonal.
You know, the seasonal foundation.
You're right on with that. You're right on. Also, there's different types. Like, I like to use the high def, because a lot of the customers that we work with, you know, we do a lot of videography, photography, and we do videos. So the high def foundation is very good. It doesn't clog your pores. It looks like your skin, and it photographs very well. And if you have, like, you're doing your selfies, and I know you do your own footage, it's good to have a high def foundation.
I thought that was so key, because, like as she said, because I'm doing different videos, fitness videos, selfies, because I do motivational speaking, I'm on stage, I do all types of performances. So to know that I can have something really quick in my bag, I can just put it on, and this look is so easy. Lip gloss, mascara, and a little eyeshadow, and which is my routine, which is fine. So I'm not doing lots and lots of makeup, this huge skincare routine. So it really works well for my lifestyle because I'm always on the go.
So where are you from?
I'm born in Brooklyn. I say Brooklyn born, but Long Island strong. So I'm born in Brooklyn and raised in Long Island.
Okay, do you have any siblings? Tell me a little bit about your family.
Oh, well, I am the oldest of 3 sisters, and my name is Orlandina. My sisters are Lloydie and Crescenda, and they are my backbone. My sisters, I always call them my better 2/3. They're my heart.
Yeah.
You know, anytime good, bad, ugly, they're there, and that's to me so key. They're a great example of women and women coming together as sisters. So though we are biological sisters, my sisters set up a great blueprint as to how all women should be in terms of being sisters and being together.
I know you're an educator, so what made you decide to be a school teacher?
You know, my family when I was growing up always said that I should be a teacher. I was like, no, I'm going to be a lawyer. So all this time I thought I was going to go into law. And that's I think I'd be a good lawyer too. But I was always interested in showing people how to do something. So when I was a little kid, I would always be interested in showing people how to do something. And when I got out of college, I thought I was going to work for the United Nations. Guess what? I wanted to train business people on how to conduct business abroad, taking culture into consideration. So when I look back at my life, I'm like, I've always wanted to be a teacher. So to go into this was just a seamless integration of who I am and my personality.
How did you get into fitness?
I got into fitness. My dad actually started me working out. I came from home from school, and you know, people gained the freshman 15. I gained the senior 15. So my father was really cute. He said, you know, why don't you join the gym? He never said, you know, you put on weight, you should go to the gym, and I really enjoyed it. And I just started to work out. I really did a lot of cardio classes, and so one day a gentleman comes over to me and tells me, you know, if you really want to build muscle, you really need to start lifting. I was like, oh, okay. And it just took off from there, and I realized how good that it makes me feel. And I just started to progress from there. I love how strong I feel because I feel that anything that I conquer in here, as I go up in weights, I can conquer anything outside. So I've been able to take what I've learned in here and take it into the real world.
You have a great, awesome book right here called Seasons of Her, which I really, really love. Tell us a little bit about this and how that tied into what you do as a fitness person.
Well, this book, I started writing, and as I said before, I noticed that fitness was something that helped me to discover who I was, to reconnect with me, because I feel that as women, as life happens, we lose connection of who we were and who we used to be, and you know, we take care of everybody else and forget about ourselves. So I started to write, and I noticed that I kept attributing changes in my life and to the seasons. And I have a friend of mine at work, a colleague, who said, you know, you should really take these pieces together and create this book and write a book. I'm like, what? I never had thought about it. But the minute I set my mind to it, it just flowed. It flowed so easily because I was able to see my life, and I wanted to share that with other women. So the book talks about how we as women transition through seasons and how each season plays a role. There are lessons, there are challenges, but all of which, as we put them together, we get to really find out who we are. Because that's how you find out how strong you are, when you have to go through certain things and you overcome them, and you're like, wow, if I can get through this, I can get through anything. So I found that as I began to acknowledge my seasons, I began to recognize what season I'm currently in, and so I'm better able to see and deal with whatever comes at the time. So I found that as you go through this, you get to better know yourself, and the better you know yourself, the more you love yourself. And this goes into what you talk about in terms of self-care. This book shows you how to love yourself, warts and all, to show the beauty that is in you, and not just corporal beauty, but your spiritual beauty. So that's why I wrote the book, and it's divided into 2 parts. The first part discusses each season, and then the second part is a journal. and it has questions that are directly related to each season that women can do.
So it's an interactive book. It's not just I'm reading this and getting information, but I'm also digging in deep and writing at the same time.
Absolutely. It is a book that it's not meant to just be read as just some book for pleasure. I really want you to pick up a pen and pencil.
Yeah.
I really want you to write. Take your time. And time, ladies, time.
Yeah.
Which is something that we so do not give ourselves. We give everybody around us time. And that's what this book is about.
And how can we get access to this book if we want?
You can go on to Amazon. There's an ebook on Amazon, or you can go on Lulu.com to get the actual physical version of the book, a hard copy version. And you can find me online. I'll be doing conferences and workshops because, like Najami said, the whole idea of health in terms of fitness, in terms of the facials and taking care of your body, it's all about self-care and self-love. And the more you love yourself, the more you care about yourself, the more it starts to permeate everything that you do. You know, a lot of women are going through different challenges and they're unhappy. So this helps you to find your happiness, your happy center, because you're now taking time for you.
And what is your website address where people can also go online and check out your website?
The name of my website is www.thefitterwoman.com, FITTER. You can find me on social media at the same name, The Fitter Woman. You can find me on Instagram, Facebook, and I have a YouTube channel, The Fitter Woman, so you can see different types of fitness exercises, tips. So, like I said, I approach fitness from body, mind, and spirit. My whole premise is to motivate the mind, body, and soul through movement.
Yes.
So, because we were talking about breath earlier.
Yes, we were.
You know, the idea of keeping things moving, because if you hold your breath, it's like keeping stagnant water. Nothing can move. But as you move, the energy around you moves. Things start to move, and you start to see things transpire in your life because it's causing movement. So, detox.
You gotta go. I know when I work out, the first step right out, I go straight to the bathroom.
Exactly.
So it just shows you how you're detoxifying your body through the movement. Tell us, do you have anything coming up where women could link up with you and work out? What do you have cooking?
Oh my goodness, I have so many great events coming up. I have workouts coming up. We'll be doing them online. We'll be doing that, but I am definitely creating a fitness event towards the end of the summer, so everybody will be able to come out with their families and come and work out. And I'll be around the New York City area where I'll be doing different pop-ups. So I'll be working out and doing this talk about connecting to self. And I also do spoken word performances. You know, you can find all my events on my website. You just go to the events calendar and I'm there. I plan to be popping up a lot around the Long Island and New York City metro area. I'll be coming in every once in a while into Jersey. So the whole idea is to create this tent, this Journey Woman's tent, where we can all come together and share about health, about family, about relationships, whatever it is that makes a woman a woman.
And I want to ask, what is beautiful?
Beautiful to me is confidence. That's beautiful. To be confident. And I don't mean confident meaning you love yourself everywhere, however you are. It doesn't matter what anybody thinks. That is confidence. And when a woman has that sense of confidence, that is beauty. You know, it's not your clothes, it's not your face, it's not that. It's how you carry yourself and the energy that you project. So beauty to me is confidence. And that confidence comes from self-love. And I always talk about unconditional love. Loving yourself unconditionally. It doesn't matter what you look like, it's how you feel. That's beauty.
Yeah. Empowerment too. Let's talk a little bit about that. Who or what has empowered you to who you are today?
My mom. My mother is the first person whom I can say is a woman that showed me what it meant to be empowered. One of the things she would tell us growing up is, you are a woman, not an egg. That means, though you are of the fairer sex, and yes, we're beautiful and we can be delicate, you're not fragile. you can handle anything. So that to me is empowerment. Empowerment means being able to take control of your life and manifesting the things in it that you decide. And that's not anyone else making decisions for you. So that to me is empowerment. Making a choice and saying, this is what I want, this is how it's going to happen, and then you go and you do it. And that is to be empowered.
Wow.
And my mom, my mother. You know, we as women, we have to set examples for the younger generations coming up. We have to show them how it is to treat another woman, not like these shows like Housewives of Atlanta. I appreciate the women in there because they're all business women, but I don't like what it presents and how we are presented as women. We're sisters and we're here to support one another, not to take each other down. So I find that we have to be like that. So
I know you've already shared empowerment and what beautiful means to you. What message do you want to share to a young woman or an older woman who's out there? What does your heart say that you want to like reach out to someone who may be watching you right now?
love yourself. Love yourself. Love yourself unconditionally. And when I say unconditionally, I mean you don't need someone to love you. You don't need an item or an object to love. Love is something that exists. It doesn't matter. It exists as it is. Love yourself as you are. Love yourself no matter what your circumstance. Because from there, it creates the conditions in which you make decisions. Because if you don't love yourself, you allow anything to happen. You allow people to talk to you any which way, treat you any which way. But when you love yourself, excuse me, what did you say? Oh no, you can't talk to me like that. It just sets the tone for how you live your life and and what decisions you make, because you so love yourself and you so find yourself so precious that you will not allow anything to hurt you. So that is the message. Love yourself, because when you love yourself, you eat like it. When you love yourself, you take care of your body. When you love yourself, you treat yourself right. You go get those massages because you love yourself. So that's the biggest message. Love thyself. Unconditional love begins with me. And when that happens, now it begins to permeate. It spreads out to your family, into your communities, into your neighborhoods, into the region, into the country, into the world, and it just promotes love. There's so much hate in this world, but where you want to see the change, you have to start with you. So unconditional love, the man in the mirror. Unconditional love begins with me. So love thyself.
Yes. And again, to get Seasons of Her, A Journey of Womanhood. And I see this is your second edition.
Yeah, this is second edition.
So you got more editions coming up?
First, yes, I have more editions coming up because as a woman, as I'm learning and going through my season and interacting and talking to other women, I realize it's a never-ending book because we never finish learning about ourselves.
Yeah.
So there is another edition coming up where I'm going to be connecting and talking about our health. Okay. And so it's just going to get bigger and bigger and bigger.
Where do we follow you? What's your website again?
My website, you can follow me on thefitterwoman.com. Thefitterwoman.com.
And I should link everybody to everything going
Yes,
on.
anything that I'm doing, I always put it on that site. You can email me at thefitterwoman@gmail.com. I am available to do talks, to do presentations. Look, I'm looking for any platform to just speak on this concept of love and self-care. So I'll stand on the mountain and talk about this and shout my message
because women need to hear it. Everyone needs to hear it.
Everybody needs to hear it because we're learning it. We can pass it on to our sons and our husbands and our significant other, whatever your relationship structure is, and just promote it. And because everything starts with woman, we are creator, we are creation, so it spreads from there.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having
sharing
me.
all this love.
It's a love fest.
I feel it.
It's a love fest.
Love bumps.
Yes. See.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it.
I appreciate you too.